It is in total contrast to the Kenya Kwanza Manifesto, and the Kenya Kwanza Manifesto pledged to give Kenyans quality jobs at home, whereas fine, we're dealing with the population, and you've said there are different approaches to it, but how many of our Kenyan youth or workers or employment workforce shall we transport or offer outside?
I think if there's opportunities abroad, I think people should take it. And that's why when the government says that we pledge to create employment, it does not mean that they will hire the people themselves, and that the government will hire them. It also means to create opportunities. That's why you saw the agreements that the president has signed with, certain European countries, with the US, opening the special economic zones, the EPZs, and so on. So those are ways of creating employment. So creating employment doesn't mean I hire you. It's giving you opportunities that you can be able to work there. That's why you see the labor agreements that have been done with various countries. Yeah.
Okay. Then the legislative plans of the Kenya Kwanza government in the year 2024, what are we looking at in terms of bills that will be sponsored to be able to achieve the plan as we would look at it in general?
Yes, I think the biggest ones were the health,
yes,
the health bills, the facilities fund,
yes,
the social health insurance fund that has gone through. There's a lot of regulations also that have to be made, because once you have the law, an act of parliament, you have to have regulations that go with it. So a lot of that will be going in. I think there's going to be a lot of regulations relating to climate action, yes, also, because that's something that is quite big. There's going to be laws related, like you saw the changes in the law with the education, the universities and the TVETs, the technical vocational colleges, because that's where the government is focusing on. So a lot of it has to do, because we said if we have to industrialize as a country, then we have to actually be able to have more people going into technical training colleges as opposed to just going to university and studying anthropology, because that doesn't create employment and that doesn't industrialize our country. Yes.
Our country. Are we going to see perhaps a bill coming forward to address the femicides issue in the country?
I think we have sufficient laws dealing with because femicide is actually a criminal offense. Okay. I think what needs to happen is the sensitization that the public need to be given, because we've got to train our girls also to protect themselves and not to put themselves in a certain situation now that we know that there are people out there who, because they can take advantage of them and kill them. I recently was in a meeting with members of parliament, the group of civil society, where they were now talking about what they call sextortion. So where people, and apparently it's very big in the water industry, when people have to go to line up from 4 a.m. to buy water. I'm told that sometimes, they have to basically sex for water. You have fishing, sex for fish, sex for grades. So we realized that there was actually a lacuna in our laws, because it's not exactly sexual harassment, so it doesn't fit into the Sexual Offences Act. And now the members of parliament want that defined. Yes, it's being led by Honorable Esther Passaris and Honorable Beatrice Elachi. And I was quite impressed that they're looking into that to make sure that we actually be able to define it and make an amendment to our penal code, because our penal code doesn't cover that.